little thing like that. And if you guys accidentally did it like I do, you erase this part right here. So I'm gonna erase that part that I did wrong. I'm sorry, guys. And then, so yeah. So then you do this, and then you keep on going down a little bit, and then you make this other tiny little curve to make it look into like a bow tie, like that. She's going to have like a little choker bow tie, so, well, it doesn't have to be like a big choker bow tie. So you stop at a certain spot, and then you stop in like into the little center of it, and then you put a little tiny circle to make the little middle of the bow tie. And then you go up a little bit, stop at her chin, like that. Stop at her chin, right there, below her chin, and then make a little curve on the other side to make it look the little effect. And then do the same thing that you did with the other thing, do the little curve, just like that. Now we're done with our bow tie. Oh my gosh. And so, now it's time to do the shoulders and the tricep. I think that's what it's called. Okay. So it could be, her bow tie can be big. It doesn't have to be big, but I think I'm going to erase it a little bit because I think it's too big and it's too wobbly. So I'm going to erase that part, and then I'm going to clean it up a little bit. You can also clean up your drawings with, other stuff. So like if you have a black, if you're using a black for something and you made it a little bit too small, you can just go over it and make it a little bit bigger, and then you can always erase it and make it bigger so you don't have to do all that work. So now it's time to make the shoulders. By the bow tie, not inside bow tie, by it, you make a little circle to make the shoulder, like that. And so now you're gonna go down, not all the way, and then stop, and then make another little circle to make the little elbow, like that. Make it look like an elbow, so it looks like it's going like this. Make the elbow, and then make it like if you got a circle, pretend this is a circle. Fine. Sorry, don't distract it. So like that, you put it like that. So you'll see it in a minute. So you go up, and then you stop. This part's going to get a little bit tricky. It's tricky for me. So here it is. That's how it looks right now. Hi. Okay. So now I'm going to wait till the end to make Balmain because it's going to be really easy. Well, sort of. Okay. So now you go like a little curve on the inside like that. Like that. And then you make it look like a first, so it'll look more kind of kid-friendly. And then you make it look like a little curve on the inside like that. And then you make the other side of her. And then so you go like that. So you make that like that, and then you don't go all the way down, you just go like that, and then you make this little line right there. You can make it however thick you want. And so you keep on going down, and then you can keep on going in, but if you do, it's going to end up, your picture is going to end up getting like this very like your character's gonna get like this very skinny leg looking thing. So yeah. So now you're going to draw, you're going to stop, and then you're going to draw a kneecap like that. Usually I won't do this, but since this is like an animatronic, so I'm going to have to. So it'll have like the animatronic effect. So you draw the little kneecap like that, kind of like you did the elbow, like that. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time to catch up. Okay. Sorry. And so now this is going to get a little bit weird. So now we're going to make the caps on it. So you're going to, this time you're actually going to do it. So if I didn't tell you, right on her kneecap, on her elbow, you stop, and then you make it look like you're going over the this part, so you can make bonbon. So this time we're going to make a little kneecap doing the same thing, sort of. So you go like that, you do the little kneecap thingy, and then you curve onto the inside. Like that, to make a little kneecap. I think it's a little bit too big. I can still fix it later. So, and you can also fix it without erasing. So like you can make the rest of her leg going on the inside, like that. Like that. And so now we're gonna finish the leg. And then you go in all the way. Wait, you don't go in all the way, but you go like that. And then now you have something, her leg, something looking kind of like that. You have her leg looking something kind of like that. So now we are going to make her feet. So make a few curves. It's okay to make it a little bit outside of it. It's okay. So like that. You'll have something that ends up looking like that. Don't color it in yet, because there's a certain color that you need to color above her foot. So you do the same thing sort of with the other leg, but you do something a little bit different. If you're doing it exactly like me, then you gotta do it like this. I'll tell you once I finish. Okay, so now it's time to start off with the other leg. So you notice that I didn't go in all the way. So they're doing. So you do this little thing in the middle like that. That looks weird, but it won't look weird in a minute. The reason you'll see in a minute the reason why I did this. Okay. And so you do the same thing, except you go on the inside. This time you don't need to add the parts. So I'm gonna fix up my leg a little bit. You can too if you want. Like that. Like that. You don't need to do the other leg. It'll give like the effect of it, but if you want to, you can. So for now, right now it looks like a little weird looking thing. It won't in a minute. So now it's time to finish the other arm, because right now it looks like somebody from Fussy took off her arm or something. So now we are going to draw the other little circle, but don't finish doing it all the way. And then you do the little circle like that. Like this. So you do it, but you look like her arm is going on the outside. Now it's time to draw Bonbon. No, I said Bonbon at the end. Okay. So now, remember that thing that I told you earlier that looked weird, but it's not supposed to look weird? Now we're going to finish that. So at the part that I told you to, we're going to go in, and then we're going to make it like a little bear, like how the bears have it, like that. See, I told you now it doesn't look weird as it was earlier. Now we are going to, we're going to draw her speaker box. Oh, how you scared me. Okay. Now this one you could do it either way. You could do it like a heart, or you can do the original like a circle. So right now I'm going to do the original, and later and I'll grab another piece of paper and I'll show you how you can make it like into a heart. Okay, wait. I'm going to grab it. Sorry. Whoops. I need that other side though. Okay. So once I finish, I'll show you the other side of it. So I'll show you how you can do it. So you make a little circle. You make a little circle, not too small because then you're going to have to add something in it, like that. And so you draw another circle, making it look like a very thin looking thing. And then you can make a few little lines in it to make it look like a speaker box. And then you do like the checker looking things. And then you color that part gray, and then you go color the other side a lighter gray. So like that. Now I'm going to show you how to draw her music box doing the heart. So you draw a heart. You draw a heart. Don't draw it well, you can draw it exactly like a heart. Okay. You can draw it exactly like a heart, like that. Draw like that. Now, don't do exactly what I did. Don't do the little mess up parts. And then so you draw another little heart on the inside of it. Then you draw another little heart on the inside, making it look like how the Powerpuff Girls used to have their things. Okay. And then so you draw the lines in the middle. If you're using notebook paper like I am, it's pretty easy. So you just go on the lines of the notebook paper. So like, well, sorry. Okay. So you do like that. So you make little lines through it. And so now I'm going to do, so now you do the same thing, and then you make the little music box going on the other side. If you can see, I'm doing like that, like this. Hi, everyone. So you can see that I did it like the circle music box. So you do it exactly the same. No. Oh. So you make this part gray, and then you make the outside like gray, or you can do pink. Doesn't matter. So now back to the drawing. Sorry. Now we're done doing that all. Now it's time for the part that you guys been waiting for. The reason why she doesn't have her other hand. The reason why is her hand puppet is named Bonbon. It looks like Bonnie, toy Bonnie, but it's weird. Okay, so he's a hand puppet. So you make a little line going through the place that you stopped on her hand. And then you make a little curve you make a little thing going up like that. You don't go all the way up, because unless you want Bonbon to look like a triangle, then yes, you do. But no, you don't. You don't want Bonbon to look like a triangle. So you stop and then you draw a little hand. Bonbon can either have his hand going like this, or he can have one hand going up looking like he's saying hi. But on the other one, I made him looking like he's saying hi. So I'm going to make it look like he's saying hi on this too. So then you draw his little hand, and then you make the little paw mark where you put the little thingy thing. I don't know. And so then you draw the other hand going up, and then you do the little paw marks too. And then you make this little furry mark like I showed you how to make her fur mark like this. Right now, Bonbon looks like he's just a random thing with no ears and a face. So then you stop there, and the reason why I told you to stop because he needs his ears. So you draw little rabbit-looking ears like that. And so then you do the little floof thingy that I showed you earlier to his hair. And then now it's time to make Bonbon's face. You can either make his face like 2 lines and a smiley face because it's going to be small, and then like the little thing that I showed you with Funtime Freina Fazbear. But no, I'm going to draw like I always draw it. And so you do the same thing that you did with Funtime Freina's eyes. Sorry. That's not really her name. This is fan art. And so you do the same thing, and then you make a little winking smile at the end. And then you draw 2 little smiles. A smile, a nose, and then the little circle. And then you're going to need a bow tie. Sorry. You're going to need a bow tie. So you do the same thing that you did with Funtime Freina. And then you're done with Bonbon, so that means you're done with the whole color thing. I know this took a while, but yeah. Okay. So that's it. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell down below, and thanks for watching this video, guys. Bye.